Well, I'd like to welcome back with us. He was on a while ago, Dr. Daniel Nadeau. He's an endocrinologist with Hoag Medical Center. Welcome back.
Ken, it's great to see you again. Always nice to be back here at Village Television.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful new studio. That's awesome.
Yeah,
and,
it's been a little bit of time since you've been on.
It's been a little while. Yeah, I've actually moved my office over to Aliso Viejo.
Okay.
Just
yes,
right of
sure.
Edwards 20 Theater over there. So I'm close to home.
Very good.
Yeah.
So first, let's talk about what an endocrinologist is exactly.
Well, an endocrinologist is a doctor who studies the hormones of the body.
Okay.
So as an endocrinologist, I'm focused mainly on diabetes, both type 1 and then type 2 diabetes as well. I also treat thyroid conditions as well. And a lot of people who have thyroid conditions, they may feel, well, they're not quite where they should be in terms of their energy. And sometimes working with a sensitive doc who kind of can really help optimize how they're feeling is helpful. Going back to diabetes for a minute, when it comes to diabetes, I really try to be cutting edge in terms of using meds that help people to achieve their goals in terms of their body weight, in terms of how they're feeling. And we also try to incorporate, I noticed you had an exercise show on just before we came on, try to get people moving, an important way of controlling blood glucose as well. So we try to kind of put the whole lifestyle thing together with the newest medications to help people kind of achieve their goals in terms of, you know, how they want to look, what their body weight wants to be. So we really work with people to achieve their goals.
Being that you deal with hormones and all, are you also dealing with autoimmune diseases?
We do. Well, thyroid, you know, hypothyroidism is an autoimmune condition for sure. And there's, you know, some more rare conditions that affect the adrenal gland, for example, that involve autoimmune conditions.
Okay. Now, when it comes to diabetes and just, you know, the thyroid and all, what type of nutrition do you look at? I mean,
and there's so many approaches to nutrition.
Yeah,
you know, everybody out there, you know, considers themselves to be a nutritionist.
Yeah.
I mean, my approach is to try to use more of a whole foods, plant-based approach to eating. I wrote a book called The Color Code. I think we brought it on last time.
That. Yeah.
All about the health benefits of brightly colored fruits and vegetables, like blueberries, for example. The co-author was Jim Joseph. He's the guy who showed improvement in memory and motor skills in older animals by feeding them blueberries. So we try to get people having a couple cups of berries every day, big salad every day, lots of beans. You know, there's research that shows that every serving of beans that you have each day increases your life expectancy by 7%.
Wow.
Yeah. So these would be like chickpeas, lentils, black beans, things like that. So to use them as a protein source with dinner is a great way to increase your life expectancy. Has a lot of fiber, has a lot of phytonutrients in it, doesn't have cholesterol. So it's a great way to kind of like, you know, simplify your diet and basically live longer.
So how do you deal with the different approaches? You just mentioned the different kinds of nutritionists and diets and things, and you have the paleo diet that I think that doesn't eat beans, I think, and the keto diet and this and all that. And what's your approach to that when, you know, you have somebody comes in and go, well, tell me about this and...
Right. Well, let's go back to the biggest killer of Americans, and it's heart disease.
Right.
And then if we look at real studies, for example, the Ornish trial looked at reversing heart disease, and he used, you know, mainly a plant-based diet, and just with diet only was actually able to reverse heart disease. So this was doing cardiac catheterizations and putting people on healthy diets and showing reversal of heart disease using a simple, you know, more or less a whole foods plant-based approach to eating kind of thing. So that, to me, you have to go back to the real research. This opposed to, you know, a lot of people will do like a low-carb Atkins type diet where they're having bacon and eggs for breakfast. They think carbs are the worst thing on earth. They never eat a blueberry because there's way too many carbs in a blueberry kind of thing. But the problem with that is I heard of one story where a guy had a cardiac catheterization, had clean coronary vessels, and then he went ahead and went on an Atkins diet for 2 years, and just after 2 years had a 90 to 100% occlusion of all his vessels in his heart after 2 years of eating butter, of eating eggs. So those, you know, to me, those landmark trials that showed correlations between saturated fat and high cholesterol leading to heart disease that's still true.
Yeah.
You know, you can't, because somebody says, well, if you avoid carbs, you're going to be fine. Eat all this like butter and eggs and bacon and things. That's a dangerous approach.
Right.
I know I always am impressed because I do have patients who come from Laguna Woods, and they're very well-educated people. And it's amazing. They, I think, are smart enough to know that eating that way is potentially dangerous. And I think, are intrigued by the idea of eating berries, of eating lots of green things, eating tomatoes. They know they survive this long. And, so I find that people in Laguna Woods are oftentimes quite receptive to the idea of eating healthy. And have enough intuition to know, hey, eating bacon and eggs for breakfast every day is not going to lead to a long life.
Right. Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes, Sundays.
Sundays, there you go. So you mentioned you're over in Aliso Viejo, and that's the center that Hoag has over there. It's right by the theaters, did you say?
Yeah, just to the right of Edwards 20 Theater.
Okay.
I think they call it Town Center. Yeah, so we're actually having an event on January 30th, and we're going to have a round table with the docs who work there in the evening. And this will be at 6 o'clock on January 30th as kind of a meet and greet for the docs who work there. I'll be there answering questions, and we hope to meet some of your fine people here from Laguna Woods over there.
Very
That'd be
good.
Fabulous, yeah.
And you're over there most of the time, or do you have different offices?
I'm there full time now.
Okay.
It's actually I live in Laguna Niguel, so it's closer for me. So it's like 7 miles from where I live. So it's convenient. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Well, it's good to see you again.
Ken,
and
thanks for having me.
Good advice for everyone. Sometimes it's a little hard to stick to, but when it comes to like the berries and all, we have that all the time.
Yeah, berries are fun actually. Taste great, and
Yeah, and what we do a lot too is sometimes certain parts of the year we buy the frozen ones. They don't have any added sugar.
Yeah, frozen are fine actually.
And you put them in the refrigerator overnight, and what's really good, they get kind of syrupy. And you put that over like some kind of cereal. Oh, it's great.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's a good approach.
Yes, it is a good approach. All right. Good to see you.
My pleasure, Ken.
We'll be right
Thanks
back.
so much.